Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of English Broadcast Studio. I'm your host, Mustaqim, and today we're going to discuss something very important: how to learn English quickly. Whether you've just started learning English or you're still a beginner, this podcast is for you. English is an international language, and learning it can open up many doors in your personal, educational, and professional life. In this episode, we will explore the most effective methods, tips, and strategies for learning English. I'll share how to begin your English journey, the key steps to take, and how to make learning faster and more effective. By the end of this podcast, you'll feel more confident about your English learning process, and you'll know exactly what steps to take next. Section 1. Getting started with English. The first thing you need to do as a new learner is to understand where you are starting from. It's okay if you feel confused or if English seems difficult. Remember, everyone starts from the beginning. The most important thing is to take the first step and keep moving forward. First, learn the basics. To begin, you need to start with the very basics of English. Learn the alphabet. Make sure you are familiar with how each letter sounds. Then, focus on simple words and common phrases. Start by learning greetings like hello, good morning, thank you, and other basic expressions that are used in everyday conversations. Common phrases: how are you? I am fine, thank you. Please, excuse me. These phrases will help you start interacting in basic situations. Next, practice pronunciation. One of the most important things in learning English is pronunciation. It's not just about knowing the words, you need to know how to pronounce them correctly. Start by listening to the sounds of English carefully. You can watch videos or listen to podcasts where native speakers talk and try to repeat what they say. This will improve your ability to speak English fluently. Also, make a daily routine. Consistency is key. Make a plan to practice every day. Even if you only practice for 15 to 30 minutes, it's important to make it a daily habit. This will help you stay on track and improve steadily. Section 2. Building your vocabulary. Vocabulary is an essential part of learning any language. The more words you know, the easier it will be to understand and express yourself in English. To begin this section, start with everyday words. Focus on learning the most common words first. These are the words that will be used in most conversations. For example, words like food, water, house, book, car, friend, etc. are all essential to your daily conversations. Learning these basic words will give you a solid foundation. Next, use flashcards. A great way to remember new words is by using flashcards. Write the word on one side of the card and the meaning in your language on the other side. Review these cards regularly so you can remember them better. Over time, you can start adding more advanced words as you become comfortable with the basics. A highly effective method is to learn words in context. Instead of memorizing words in isolation, try to learn them in sentences or phrases. For example, don't just learn the word eat. Instead, learn I eat pizza or I like to eat breakfast. This will help you understand how the word is used in context, and you'll be able to use it more naturally. Section 3. Understanding grammar. Grammar can be one of the more challenging aspects of learning English, but it doesn't have to be difficult. Start simple and gradually build your knowledge. When it comes to grammar, first focus on sentence structure. In English, the basic sentence structure is very simple: subject plus verb plus object. For example, I, subject, eat, verb, pizza, object. Start by practicing these simple sentences. Once you're comfortable with this structure, you can add more details to your sentences, such as adverbs and adjectives. Then, learn the tenses step by step. English has many tenses, but you don't need to learn them all at once. Begin with the present tense. This is the easiest tense to start with because you can use it for everyday actions. I eat, I go, I work. Once you're comfortable with the present tense, you can move on to the past tense, e.g., I ate, and the future tense, e.g., I will eat.
Next, pay attention to articles and prepositions. English has small but important words called articles and prepositions. Articles are words like a, an, and the, and prepositions are words like on, in, under, and at. These little words can make a big difference in your sentence, so it's important to learn how and when to use them. Section 4. Listening and speaking. Listening and speaking are two of the most important skills when learning English. If you want to become fluent, you must practice both of these skills regularly.
For listening and speaking, start by listening to English every day. The more you listen to English, the better you will understand it. Try to listen to English songs, podcasts, or TV shows. You can start with shows or videos that have subtitles, so you can see the words while you hear them. Gradually, try listening to content without subtitles. Another crucial tip is to repeat what you hear. When you hear new words or sentences, try to repeat them. This helps you improve your pronunciation and become more comfortable with speaking. You can also use tools like Google Translate to listen to the pronunciation of words and repeat them. Most importantly, speak with others. If possible, find someone to practice speaking with. This could be a friend, a language partner, or even someone you meet online. Practice conversations, ask simple questions, and answer them. The more you speak, the more confident you will become. Section 5. Reading and writing. Reading and writing are important skills that will help you improve your vocabulary and grammar. For reading and writing, first start with simple books. Reading books designed for beginners is a great way to practice. These books often use simple words and sentence structures. Children's books or graded readers are excellent choices for beginners. As you improve, you can try reading more complex material such as newspapers or novels. Then, write every day. Start by writing short sentences or paragraphs in English. You can write about your daily activities, your thoughts, or your opinions. Don't worry if your writing isn't perfect. The important thing is to practice regularly and build confidence in your writing skills. Finally, consider to use language apps. There are many apps available that can help you practice reading, writing, and speaking English. Apps like Duolingo, HelloTalk, or Babbel offer interactive lessons and exercises that can improve your English.
Section 6. Staying motivated and consistent. Learning English can take time, but the key is to stay motivated and practice consistently. To stay motivated, first, set small goals. Set achievable goals, like learning 10 new words each week or reading one page of a book each day. These small goals will help you stay focused and keep you motivated. Next, celebrate your progress. Every time you achieve a small goal, celebrate your success. This will keep you motivated to continue learning. Whether it's understanding a new grammar rule or being able to have a conversation in English, take pride in your achievements. And lastly, be patient. Learning English takes time, and it's important to be patient with yourself. Don't compare yourself to others. Focus on your own progress and keep practicing. Conclusion. So, to wrap up, here's what we've learned today. First, start with the basics. Learn simple words and phrases. Next, build your vocabulary. Focus on the most common words and phrases. Then, understand grammar. Start with sentence structure and simple tenses. Also, practice listening and speaking every day. In addition, read and write regularly to improve your skills. And finally, stay motivated and celebrate your progress. By following these steps and practicing consistently, you will see improvement in your English skills. Remember, learning a language is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and soon you'll be speaking English with confidence. Thank you for listening to today's episode of English Broadcast Studio. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to helping you with your English learning journey in the next episode. Until then, take care and keep practicing.